Hey everyone, what's going on? This is your boy Derek Gordon, aka DG. Welcome back to the channel. It's probably been a couple weeks actually since my last post. So sorry for the delay. Just been super busy, to be honest. But I see a lot of people, a lot of new followers, people commenting on my past videos. So it's only right that I update you all, with what's going on. Just moved into a new place. So still getting settled. As you can see, I changed the pattern of my nano leaf light, which is, I love that thing. I absolutely love it. But without further ado, let's get into story time. I was a little unsure, honestly, if I wanted to tell this story, but I find it interesting and funny at the same time. So, without further ado, as you guys can see from the title of the video, my first time with a guy. Yeah. So let me start from the beginning, how it all happened. I was at Western Kentucky University. This was the first school I went to. Those who still don't know me, I played basketball at 3 different schools. The first one was Western Kentucky University. The second one was UMass Amherst. And the third one was Seton Hall. And Western Kentucky, I was still trying to figure out my ways as far as, who, I really was. I had a girlfriend at the time. But I started to notice, what was weird, I started to notice, honestly, it was a decrease in my sex drive towards girls. And I'm like, something's going wrong, something is up. I'm not sure, maybe this is just a phase. And I also, I was, my attraction towards men started to increase. I remember looking at a lot of my teachers and, oh my gosh, stuff like that. And I forget what the app was called because, I was under 21, so I couldn't go out and, to a gay bar or something like that and meet somebody. So I got on the apps. I forget it wasn't like Grindr or Scruff or, Adam for Adam, nothing like that. I forget what it was, but I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that. But he was from Tennessee. And Bowling Green and Tennessee, is not that far from each other. So we're talking and he just pops the question. He's like, do you want to meet finally? Because we've been talking for some time. This guy, he sent me some pictures, very handsome guy. And we're on fall break, so if you're in college, if you went to college, you know all about fall break is in, December and January. And, athletes, who are currently in season at that time, they get put in hotels. So they put us all in hotel rooms, the whole basketball team, sometimes 2 hotel rooms, sometimes if you get lucky, you got your own room. So I remember, that night, just sitting there texting him. I said, yeah, sure, just let me know. So he ended up getting a motel. The reason why I was freaked out, because Bowling Green, Kentucky is such a small town. There's no way I was doing this during the daytime. No way I was. So it was at night. And the more that I keep talking about this, it's interesting because it's like, I can't believe that I did this. It's almost like a scary situation. I didn't know anything about this guy. I saw a couple of his pictures, but the whole, people get catfish and all. So the more that I think about it, it's just like, wow, I can't believe I actually did this. But I needed to know, because you have to understand, I was like, okay, it's either that I'm gay or that I'm bisexual, or I had to figure it out. So he gave me the address, and I remember, using one of my teammates' car, and I think I just told him, I said, I'm gonna go to the store. Can I use your car? He didn't even think anything of it. He just gave me his keys. And literally the whole time I'm driving, I'm like looking over my shoulder, making sure like every turn I'm looking over like it was so nerve wracking. And I get to the motel, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, what am I getting ready to do right now? Nervous, just scared for the most part. Just because I wasn't sure. When I got there, honestly, I was like, I need to leave. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. But I was like, no, like I need to, proceed with this. So we go in the room. Well, he's in there already. So he just tells me the room numbers. So he opens the door. Of course he looks, he happens, looks just like his pictures. So I walk in, I sit on the edge, the very edge of the bed. Like I don't just get in there and I sit on the very end of the bed like this, the edge of it, like this, just messing with my fingers like this. And I remember he went to the bathroom and he came out and he pulls me back, like almost like he gets on the bed and he pulls me back to lay down almost. And I do it, but long story short, because I'm not gonna go into full detail, but let's just say he got off, but I didn't. He was all into it. Like he was talking. This is how I didn't know what I was getting myself into. We started talking. He started talking about top, bottom, versatile top, power top, power bottom, like all this stuff. I didn't know what that was at the time. Those who part of the community know exactly what all of those things were, but back then I didn't know what he was talking about. Top, bottom, like what does that mean? But one of the things I did enjoy, I would say, is the kissing part. The kissing part, that's one of the things that I can take away from that whole experience, was that I did enjoy the kissing part. The kissing part was something that was like, wow, like I could have done that the whole night. I could have kissed him the whole night. And wow, like the more that I talk about it, it just brings back, because I remember exactly everything that happened when we was in that room. And so I left, and the first thing that came to my mind, I'm bisexual. That's the first thing that came to my mind, at least. I'm like, yeah, even though the other stuff was okay, but the kissing part I really enjoyed, but I still like girls too. But literally, it started to get worse as far as my interest in girls just started to slowly, for me, it was one of those things, in a way I was forcing myself rather than enjoying the part of, having sex with girls. And I had a girlfriend at the time. And it just and no offense, ladies, but it was more just the kissing part, the perfume and stuff, the smell of a girl was just was starting to get to a point where it was just such a turn off. And just, I said, it's not, ladies, if you're watching this, it's not, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone at all. It's just, it was literally a whole transition, day and night thing. It kind of I loved it, and all of a sudden, after that time with that guy, it was a no-go. I know a lot of people have situations where I'm sure their experience is probably a little different than mine. It was excited and everything. But for me, I was nervous. I was absolutely nervous. So I tried one more time. Because I had to know. And this was when I went back to Jersey. I went back home. So I wasn't 21 at the time again, so I couldn't go to bars or anything like that. So this time I got on the good old grinder. And when I was on Grindr, you know, did the same thing, met the guy, and let's just say that's all she wrote right there. It was a different experience than I had my first encounter. I can't believe I just said encounter. My first experience, and but you know, one of the things that was crossing my and was playing in the back of my mind was that, what am I gonna do now? Am I gonna come out like what? You know what I mean? So it's like yeah, it was fun in the meantime, when I was with these people, but one of the things that just, I was like, there's no way I can come out. Not right now. I'm a freshman in college, just getting off to a great start in my basketball career, and it was rough. It was rough. And yet throughout those times, I still, I had a girlfriend at the time as well. I'm not gonna say her name or anything, but I had a girl. She was a cheerleader, when I was at West Kentucky. But yeah, I one of the things that, I was talking to a friend of mine about this is that, it's crazy that, we still live in such a society. It's 2020, and we still live in such a society where, people are just so judgmental. People are quick to, like, if you're gay, oh my gosh, he must like every guy type of thing. And it's just like, I feel there are so many people who, for better words, uneducated, about the LGBTQ community, that they're so quick to judge, and, people don't understand that words are hurtful and words are powerful. And it's just, when people tease people and bully people because, who they like, is just, it's so uncalled for and so wrong. So, then something needs to be done, it just needs to be a change. I just feel, honestly, with, I read stories from time to time that pop up about, people getting beat up and, stuff like that, or bullied. And it's so uncalled for, and it's so sad. And, that's why, I hope my coming out story can help, or has helped, you all. I specifically, I remember when I made this channel, it was for, video games, and, and I think I added, more of a vlog in a way of just, uploading videos on my personal life, because I think, I love story time. I love being able to share things like this with you all, because it's interesting. It's not like every day people are just sharing stories like this as far as their first time. I don't mind sharing anything. So I definitely want to do more videos like this for sure. I'm so sorry for the delay. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I definitely want to do a video like this once a week. And as well, to make it more interesting, I want you all to leave down in the comment section below as far as anything specifically that you guys want to talk, that you guys want me to talk about, or you want to know about me personally. I'm an open book. Don't get crazy now. Don't get crazy now. Nah, sorry. Go ahead. Whatever. How about this? Whatever comment gets the most likes, that's the next video I would do. So, and then write down in the comment section what y'all want me to talk about next, and whatever one gets the most likes, that's the next video I would do. So I'm definitely gonna keep these story time videos coming along. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on those post notifications. Also, I live stream video games. Just like I said, I know you guys love videos like this, but I'm a gamer as well. I haven't streamed in a while, but I may stream very soon. I don't know exactly when. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great start to their 2020. Always remember, surround yourself around positive people. And if you guys ever want to get in touch with me, the best way to get in touch with me, I would say, is my Instagram. Just, as they say, slide in them DMs, baby. Slide in them DMs, hit me up on Instagram. Just send me a message. I'll leave my Instagram and social media stuff in the description below as well. But send me a message. I always have people, sending me messages every day, asking, for advice and how it was for, me coming out and what, things, they can do to take that next step into, coming out and so on and so forth. So I'm all about helping people, and I want to help as many people as I can, so if you are struggling or if you just need, someone to talk to, whatever it may be, just I said, just send me a direct message on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if I told you all this, but I'm in 2 movies that we start filming this year, both lead roles, which I'm super, super excited about. The first one, we start filming around spring, summertime. Don't know the exact date, and the second one will be this fall. So I will definitely keep you guys updated with that. But as you know, this is yours truly, the one and only Derek Gordon, aka DG. Mask on. Thank you guys so much for the support. We are so close to 1K. Let's get the 1K. We are so close. I know you guys will get me there. Always remember, stay up, stay positive, and surround yourself around positive energy. Love you guys.